Hey guys, it's Jazzy. Welcome back to my channel. I know, well, let me start off first. We're in 2023, guys. It's a new year. But I know for the past year, or probably more even, I haven't really been doing YouTube. Really, all I've been posting is like 1 or 2 videos of Fashion Nova and everything like that. And not really doing YouTube. But this year, it was my resolution. It was my first thing that I wanted to do. I said, the start of this year, I'm gonna start doing YouTube more and start posting a lot more videos for you guys, because honestly, I really love doing YouTube for you guys. It's a great way, my hair, sorry. It's a great way just to like document your life and just everything like that, and just have fun with it too. And I know you guys love watching my YouTube videos, but I just kind of stopped. But yes, this 2023 New Year resolution is to do more YouTube videos for you guys, and I'll post a lot more. I promise you guys. I said that in like 3 videos ago, but I'm keeping my promise this time that I'll actually start doing YouTube a lot more for you guys. So this video is just a little introduction of like the new year, what I want to do, life update, all that cute stuff. Right now it's 10 o'clock at night, and I've been recovering from New Year's and I still haven't recovered, so your girl's kind of going crazy. So give me a second. Oh, let me show you my cute cup. Look how cute it is. It says my name, then it has his verse, but y'all know how much I love Bad Bunny. Recently, actually not even, oh my gosh guys, not even recent, like I graduate in 4 months, which is so crazy, because really when you're in high school, I promise you guys, or if you are like, if you're in freshman year, when I was in freshman year, that it literally feels like it was just yesterday, and now I'm graduating from high school, which is so crazy. And it's really scary, because honestly I've been thinking about it, and I say it all the time that, oh, like I'm graduating, but when it like actually, when you start having like senior meetings, and when you have to like keep up with your grades so you make sure, and then do college applications and write your essay for college, and you're not, while you're doing all that, you're not processing like, oh, like school is about to end and I'm about to go to college and I'm about to graduate and go to college. Like, you're not processing that until like probably, it's gonna take me, I feel like a couple more months, like maybe till it's like the month of, to process like, oh, I'm actually leaving. But it's just like so crazy how fast we grow up, and you have to really think like, what am I gonna do with my life? Am I gonna go to college or not? Am I gonna move out or not? How am I gonna pay all my bills by myself? Am I gonna live alone? Which is so scary, because for me, I'm very dependent on, not people, I would say, well, like my parents, I'm very dependent on them. My brain's not clicking right now. Oh, I have separation anxiety from them. Oh, sorry. But it's like very bad, where I've been working on it and it's getting better, but I have a heavy separation anxiety from them. So for me, it's like preparing myself to live alone, which is very scary for me, which I don't think I'm gonna do. I probably will get a roommate, and if I don't get a roommate, I will wait until I get a roommate, because I can't live with myself. That's one thing I know, is like, just me personally, I can't be by myself. But I'm very dependent on them, so I'm really preparing myself, like, do this on your own, do this on your own. You know, you need to start doing things your own, because that's what you're gonna do when you live by yourself and go to college, which is scary. Anyways, I do want to go on the college route though. So after school, I want to go to college. I want to study nursing, specifically medical sonography, and then become a ultrasound technician, because I don't know why, but I'm just really stuck on this job ever since, well, but when I was little, or even maybe last year or the year before, I was very into, oh, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a detective, I want to be a I think that's the 2 main ones I said, a lawyer, a detective. I feel like one more, but one of my friend's cousins was talking to me about her. She was gonna become an ultrasound technician. She was already in college for it. She was just telling me the experience and like everything. And when I heard about it, I was like, that sounds like the perfect job for me, because one, I love babies. Babies are my favorite thing in the whole entire world. I literally, you guys, I hope you guys know, like, kids are just, I love them to death. And just being able to give someone, like a mom, that special, like, because I see all the time, like, that's a very sentimental and most precious time in a woman's life, is when they get to see the baby and the, you know, obviously the ultrasound. And I know that's not like all ultrasounds are. There's also ultrasounds for your brain, everything like that, and it also comes with sad parts. But it's just like that job I feel the most passionate about, and I feel like I'd never get bored, and that's something that I want, a job where I would love, and not a job where I'm just working to make money. I'm working because I love this job, you know. So I really think ultrasound technician is the route for me, so I'm excited. And I know it's going to be a lot of hard work and a lot of school and a lot of hours up and crying, because nursing programs are not for the weak, a lot of people say. So, but I'm ready. If it gets me to where I want to be, I'm ready, and I'm just gonna welcome it and do my best and see where it goes. And if I don't end up in that route, you know, I just am really living off of, if it's meant to be, it will be, and if it's not, then there's another path for you. So who knows, I might become a lawyer or a doctor or dentist, I don't know. But whatever God brings into my life, I will welcome it and try anything out. Obviously you guys know, I've had, well, last year, I keep forgetting we're in a new year. For the past year and probably and more, I've been just, you know, really going through a lot. And I haven't really kept to date with you guys about it, but now I'm in therapy, which I love. At first I was kind of skeptical, because I've always said that I was going to go into therapy, but I was like, I never did it. It was just like, oh yeah, sure, or like I'd be like, oh, I don't need therapy. But I just, you know, I was in a point in my life where I was like, I think that I really need, not help, but it was just like an outlet out. And I was like, I might as well try, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but if it does, then that's great for me, you know. So I'm going to therapy. I honestly love it. I go every week. I'm gonna start going every other week, or maybe, you know, twice a month or something like that, because I'm the type of person, I don't share how I feel to anyone or to a lot of people. I won't like have those types of conversations with people, or if I do and something happens, then I just shut down, and I was never able to express how I feel or my feelings at all, just in general, to anyone. And I feel like, so obviously I didn't process, or I wasn't understanding what I was saying, because I was just holding it all in. And I know that is another reason why I went to therapy, because when you hold it all in, you're gonna explode at some point. And I had a lot of those moments where I was holding everything in, covered it up, acted fine, like I'm fine, everything's normal, but I knew inside I wasn't okay. But I'm gonna show everyone that I am okay, until points where like little things could trigger me and I'm gonna explode. So when I was having those moments, I was like, you know what, I need to take this step to figure out how I can help myself through this. And I feel like a lot of times I would force a lot of things, or a lot of times I would do more than enough. I'm much of a giver, and I will do anything in the world for you if I care about you, just so you're happy. And I noticed that I can't do that anymore if it's not making me happy, or if it's not benefiting me, because at the end of the day, if I'm doing that and I'm not receiving the same, I'm just hurting myself, because I'm waiting for them to do it back, but I'm just getting disappointment back. But yeah, therapy's helped a lot. Also, journaling. Journaling is a really amazing thing, because I feel like a lot of times when I don't want to talk to people about my feelings, I just write in my journal of everything I felt in that day. Because I feel also the big thing on therapy is I feel like it's a very unbiased zone, and I feel judge free from that zone, because even if I talk to my friends and family, they love me, of course, but it's always a biased or judgmental zone because they already have an opinion forming on whatever situation. To where you go to therapy and they don't know you personally, they just know you there and what you talk about, that they can have an unbiased not even opinion, they could just kind of have an unbiased way of telling you how things are and like that. So I feel like that's why I really talk a lot there too, is because I don't feel judged, or I don't feel like it's a biased space. But journaling helps a lot. I love it. I also started getting a lot of books. I've never been into books, but recently I've been really into books, and not just like regular books. It's all like poetry books where they have a bunch of poems throughout them, but I've been really into them. I just love reading them because they're just really relatable, and I feel like it's also another space of like I'm understood, and it's just really beautiful. The healing process is a very beautiful thing, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm still in the healing process. I've been healing, I don't even know how long anymore, but there's times where I'm perfectly fine one day. I'm not like me internally, emotionally, mentally, I'm like I'm okay, like today's a good day, like I'm doing good. And then the next week I'll be crying my eyes out, but not even knowing what's going on, just like crying. And I've learned that through the healing phase or the healing process, you're gonna have those days where you feel amazing and when you feel great, or when you feel great and when you don't feel amazing at all, like you're just crying. And it's totally okay to cry. And the one thing that I really want to bring into my channel and just talks with you guys is there's many people who will not understand you, and I want to be the one person who understands you, because I've learned, and this is probably the biggest thing that I've learned, is no one will understand you at all. They could give their opinion, they could tell you you need to move on, you need to stop crying, you're stupid, all these things, but no one will understand what you've gone through unless they were in your shoes or they were you in your place. Everyone has a different situation, so I completely understand anyone who goes through those things and is that type of way, because I've been through it before. And I will be completely honest, before I'd be like, oh, if people do this and they stay with a person, they're stupid, or if they go back to a person, they're dumb after they did this, blah blah blah, that and that. And I was, because at that time I've never been in this situation to understand their feelings until I was put in this situation. And after me being in the situation that I fully understand how people feel and why people do the things they do. So if you don't know how to move on, or if you keep going back, I truly fully understand you, and I just want you to know I'm here for anyone in that situation, because I've been through it. And I feel like even though my parents or my family members, my friends all loved me and supported me through it, no one truly understood me. So I had to go through it all by myself. Of I'm not gonna tell anyone how I feel about this, because they're just gonna get angry at me and tell me you need to move on, you need to do this, to the point where that's why I wouldn't tell anyone anything. Because I feel like a lot of times I would be like, okay, you need to do this because they're saying do that. No, don't listen to anyone. Literally, it's your healing process, it's your process of going through things. I'm not saying do it all by yourself, but do not listen to others who tell you to do things that you know you're not gonna do. Anyway, so that's a really big thing I learned, which I think is also really beautiful, because a lot of times I didn't understand that until I was processing and going to therapy. It's like I feel like a lot of times I'd be like, oh, like I need to be with someone, or always be out or stuff like that, where I've really learned that I'm really just a homebody. I love being home, but I can also have that side of me. It depends, but it's just like, never force yourself to do something you don't want to do just because you think you have to do it. It just, if you want to be home, be home. Like, if you're like, however you want to heal, you can heal. You don't have to be go out, you don't have to stay in, you don't have to be with friends, you don't have to be by yourself. Like, literally do anything, you know. I feel a lot another big thing I learned is never start or like go into something else if you're not healed from a past relationship, friendship, whatever it is, because all you're doing is bringing in that hurt into the other relationship, and all you do is bleed on that because you're not healed from the last one. You know, a lot of sayings are hurt people, and I truly believe that, because I've been in one of those situations where I wasn't healed from something and I bled on another person because of it, and then they weren't healed from something and then they bled on me because of it, and then obviously it just turns into whatever. So I truly believe, like, make sure you're healed, and it doesn't matter how long it takes, it doesn't matter what anyone says. Take your time, it's your journey, and you'll figure out when you're ready to be healed. You'll know it. When you're healed, you'll feel it. But yeah, I think it's a very big journey that I've been on, and I've been really soaking it in a lot because I feel like I'm a very different person from it. I've also been going to the gym a lot. I go 3 times a week, but I'm gonna start going 4. I need to start going 4. But I love my gym. My trainer, he like built a whole gym in his backyard and like this warehouse thing. It's super cool. But I feel like one of the biggest things that's brought from that is he's brought a gym community into my life, to where I've gotten super close with him. I've gotten super close to people I work out with. It's just I feel at home and almost safe when I'm in that area. And just to know these people love me and these people care for me is very touching, I feel like, because it's just a space where I can be me, and a space where I feel like I'm at peace and I'm at home when I'm here. So having a trainer, having people work out with me who support me and who encourage me to do better and challenge me is a very amazing thing to experience, because I wouldn't do it if I was by myself. So I love that. Also, like I said, just the community that it's built, it brings me a lot of friendships, just a very safe space for me. I was going through a really bad weight loss journey. I've gained weight. I was 95 pounds, probably lower than that, I don't even know, but when I first started working out, I was 95 pounds. Now I don't even know where I'm at. I haven't weighed myself in probably like 3 weeks, but last thing I think was 113, and that was a really big thing for me because I wasn't gaining weight at all, and I didn't know why I wasn't and why I was losing so much weight, and also just all the anxiety and the stress that was getting to me. But going to the gym and drinking protein shakes, which is the worst thing in the world, but you guys have to do it, is just, it's brought me to a good weight. It's not where I want to be. I obviously want to be probably 125, probably, yeah, I think that's 125 is my goal, and just of like eating right and looking like my body looking great. So I'm going to that goal, but I also am starting to love myself more and understand myself more, and just think of life of like, we only have one, and we might as well live it however we want to live it, because we only have one. I think also, like, saying of that though, it's not the time, it's not ever the year or day to have problems with people, because you never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I've had that feeling for a long time, but really this year is just like, you could be best friends with someone, block them because they made you mad, and something could happen to them tomorrow, or vice versa. You never know, something could happen to you and they get angry at you, and you're gonna regret and feel guilty the rest of your life. Like, I don't need that. So like, I'm just, you know, it's just like, whatever, like, live life, just do the best you can. But yeah, that's really, I've learned a lot about me, other people, relationships, friendships. I've really experienced this year losing a lot of friends, and not in the fact of just like, oh, you know, whatever. It's just the fact, like, I don't think people understand with me. If you make a mistake, like, I'm very quick to love you and to do anything in the world for you, but once you do that one wrong thing, I'm very much the person to cut you out of my life. And I could not care less, but I could just keep to how I feel because you did that and you can do it again. So I've really experienced that, and just like, if people don't value you and don't see your value and what you bring to the table, why keep them in your life? It's quality versus quantity, and I'd rather have quality over quantity any day. I'd rather have one real, true, loyal friend than 20 fake friends who don't want the best for you, and who don't push you for your best, and who don't see your best. I'd rather have one loyal friend, because at the end of the day, whoever you're friends with first mold who you are. I've always thought that whoever you hang around, they influence how you are as a person. 2, it just brings so much stress into your life to have to deal with all those fake friends and try to keep up with them, than that one real friend who you can be as real as you are and they will understand. So for me, it's like, yeah, I lost a lot of friends, but I also gained perspective on me, perspective on how I should be treated as a friend, how I should be respected as a friend, how I should be really just valued. Because if you don't value me, then like I said, why are you here? So yeah, this is my last teenage years, and I'm already in adulthood as 18, but I still got a couple more years to do me and not regret anything. So y'all comment down below what else do you guys want to see. I can't wait to do more videos for you guys. I'm really excited about this. Actually, I love doing YouTube, and I'm just really excited to start all over again, start fresh and consistent. So yeah, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tap the notification bell to know when I post my next video. Remember to comment what you guys want me to post, so I make sure to post those types of things. But yeah, see you guys next time. See you guys later. Have a great day, night, morning, whenever you're watching this. But I love you guys so much. Make sure to always remember that.